It was a big week. Hunter Biden's former business associate and Burisma board member Devon Archer, the man you see here, sat down for an interview, and there are major takeaways. According to his transcript just released, Burisma Holdings founder and president Mykola Juklakevsky paid Hunter millions of dollars to sit on the board and asked the then vice president's son, Hunter, to help him relieve pressure. Archer testified from Ukraine's top prosecutor general through his contacts in Washington, D.C.
That's right. Archer also told the House Oversight Committee that Hunter's value to Burisma was that, quote, people would be intimidated, rather, to mess with them legally, since Hunter was a sitting board member. Now, President Biden has denied talking to his son about his business dealings, but has not yet commented on Archer's testimony.
All right, let's bring in now Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, who is also a member on the House Oversight Committee. Congressman Donalds, good to see you this Friday.
Good to see you. Good to be with you.
Well, we know Biden's at the beach. I don't know how long his rest and relaxation will hold up when he comes back, though. We know that this testimony does have a lot of interesting layers to it. And in fact, you know, Biden himself on camera bragging about getting that Ukrainian prosecutor fired. It was January 2018. Let's just roll the tape here for our viewers again.
I went over for, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a got fired.
We have that. We have Archer's testimony. We have IRS whistleblowers. We have the financial records that your committee laid out back in May, Congressman Donalds. When is it going to be enough for either a special prosecutor to be appointed by Merrick Garland or an impeachment inquiry to begin?
Well, let's talk about the special prosecutor first. Merrick Garland put some guy to be special prosecutor of the Joe Biden documents case. Nobody's heard a word from that guy. Meanwhile, Jack Smith is running amok, tearing through our legal system, just trying to find some way to get Donald Trump. So I have no faith in Merrick Garland that he put a special prosecutor on this that would actually do the job of a special prosecutor. Because if that were the case, this will be an open and shut case within 6 to 7 months. How do I know? Because the Oversight Committee investigations, which started when House Republicans took over the majority, has yielded a treasure trove of evidence that demonstrates that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden were engaged in a quid pro quo public corruption scheme. And the Biden family made millions of dollars as a result of said scheme. Those are the facts. Now, with respect to impeachment, I fully believe that we're going to start an impeachment inquiry in the House of Representatives, and that we're going to present this case, present this information to the members of the House, and I think votes will probably take place at some point in the future. Yeah. I think that's where we're going.
Well, Congressman, that's actually the question I was going to ask, is what will it take to start the process of impeachment as the calls for impeachment continue to grow louder? How does that work, and you know, what would be the time frame on something like that?
Well, let's talk about the actual process. I think Speaker McCarthy is correct. We should probably open up, and I think we are going to open up an impeachment inquiry through the Judiciary Committee chaired by Jim Jordan. I think the Judiciary Committee will then compile all of the evidence. A lot of it's come out of the Oversight Committee. They will compile it all. The Judiciary Committee will then make a determination and with a finding of where does the inquiry stand. I think post that, then there's the conversation about actual impeachment, an actual impeachment process, and then will the House of Representatives take a vote? I want people to understand this. When we took over the majority, the thing we did not want to do was play games with the Constitution and with impeachment the way Nancy Pelosi did. What Nancy Pelosi did were these gunshot impeachment votes with no evidence whatsoever and hardly any deliberation. We do believe that is wrong, and we believe that is not the way the House should conduct itself. So with the last 6, 7 months of our own investigations in oversight, in judiciary, combined with an impeachment inquiry in judiciary that respects the Constitution, it actually gives the Joe Biden and whoever wants to defend him in the House an ability to do that. And then the evidence will be presented to the members of Congress and to the American people, and we go from there.
So a more measured, deliberate, and fair process. in other words?
If you're going to talk about impeachment, we should be measured and we should be deliberate. You shouldn't play politics. You shouldn't play games. I know that's what the Democrats love to do, but we have a responsibility to all the citizens of America and to the United States Constitution.
Well, with allegations so serious and the fact that a special counsel doesn't look like it's anywhere close to happening, it does seem like that is the path forward for many folks. And Congressman Donalds, we appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for laying that all out.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.